Marilyn Monroe, a smile hiding an abyss. Laughter is a mask for pain. One of the most famous last photographs became a series of shots of Marilyn Monroe taken just days before her tragic death in 1962. In these photographs, she radiates with a smile, embodying serenity. Yet, as is often the case, behind the external brilliance were deep wounds. Photographer Bert Stern, who shot her 6 weeks before the tragedy, recalled an elusive detachment in her eyes, as if she was already far from this world. These photographs became a silent symbol of her struggle with inner demons. John Lennon, the last kiss that became eternal. Love has no end, but time always has its last count. On December 8, 1980, the world lost John Lennon. A day before, Annie Leibovitz captured the moment that became iconic, Lennon kissing Yoko Ono. The photo symbolizes the tenderness and simplicity of a love that was soon to be shattered by a bullet. This photo serves as a reminder that life, however full of love, often departs too suddenly. Martin Luther King, a step on the threshold of eternity. Those who walk the edge know the value of each step. On April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King was assassinated, but in his last photograph, he stands on a hotel balcony, gazing into the unknown distance. He knew his days were numbered, but he remained true to his mission until the end. This shot is more than just an image before tragedy. It's a moment of silence before the storm breaks. Nikola Tesla, a genius fading in the shadows. A genius often dies in silence, but his light continues to illuminate the world. The last photograph of Nikola Tesla, taken shortly before his death, shows an exhausted and lonely man whose ideas were ahead of their time but went unrecognized in his lifetime. This shot symbolizes how great minds can be forgotten in their era, even as their ideas change the future. The last photo of Robin Williams. It's unknown whether there's another last photo of the beloved actor Robin Williams, but a photograph posted on his Instagram 2 weeks before his passing shows the actor celebrating his daughter's birthday. The popular actor and comedian suffered from Lewy body dementia. This disease prevents a person from living normally, struggling to think, sleep, believe what they see, or even just be happy. Unable to endure such torment, Robin took his own life. The last photo of Jimi Hendrix. A photo of Jimi Hendrix was taken a day before his untimely death due to a tragic accident. It was taken by a friend of the musician. On the morning of September 18, 1970, he was found dead in a London hotel. The last photo of Mahatma Gandhi. The photo captures Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation in India. 5 months before his death, the ideologue of the independence movement from British rule achieved independence through peaceful means. On January 30, 1948, Gandhi stepped out to the lawn before his home in the evening as usual. A crowd gathered as customary to greet their hero, rushing to touch the feet of their idol in an ancient Indian tradition. Chaos ensued. Ideal conditions for an assassin. Nathuram Godse was among those who approached Gandhi and shot him 3 times. The last photo of John F. Kennedy. This is believed to be the last photograph of America's most beloved president. Here, John Kennedy sits with his wife Jackie and Texas Governor John Connally, traveling from the airport to downtown Dallas on November 23, 1963. At one moment, the limousine slowed down, and shots rang out immediately. The photo was taken half a second before Kennedy was fatally wounded. The last photo of Vladimir Lenin. This photo of Lenin often appears in various articles and books. It turns out this was his last photo during his lifetime. Taken in 1923, the image shows his sister Anna on the left and his attending physician on the right. By this time, Lenin was already mute and paralyzed. The last photo of Muhammad Ali. For 3 decades, the great boxer fought his most significant enemy in life, Parkinson's disease. In June 2016, he succumbed. On June 2nd, Ali was hospitalized due to worsening health caused by lung problems. The next day, the athlete passed away from septic shock. After his death, his doctor shared that Muhammad's heart continued to beat long after his lungs had stopped. The last photo of Yuri Gagarin. Few have not seen photos of Yuri Gagarin before and after his spaceflight. He is that smiling young man with a dazzling white smile, bringing joy to the heart. One wants to shout, "What a time it was!" But on March 27th, 1968, the first cosmonaut of the planet was no more. He died in a plane crash while performing training flights in a MiG-15 UTI with another instructor pilot via Sergeyev near the village of Novosolovo in the Kirzhak district of the Vladimir region. The last photo was actually taken in the cockpit of this plane in the spring of 1968. The last photo of Mark Twain. One wouldn't expect to find a photo of the famous American writer Samuel Clemens among last images, would you? Recognize him? No? How about if I mention his pen name, Mark Twain? Yes, that's him. The photo is dated April 1910. In his later years, the writer suffered from depression, but this did not prevent him from responding humorously to a mistaken obituary about himself in the New York Journal. Twain quipped at the time, "The rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated." Despite this, the author seemingly knew when he would depart from life. A year before his death, he announced, "I was born in 1835 with Halley's Comet. It will return next year. I expect to go out with it." And that is exactly what happened. He passed away from angina. If you love vintage photographs and want to immerse yourself in the atmosphere of the past, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Here you will find unique snapshots, interesting stories, and captivating facts about celebrities and events that have left their mark in history. Support us with a like so we can continue sharing this amazing collection with you.